Good morning. My name is Douglas Grant. I'm the Group CEO of Manx Financial Group plc, the AIM-listed business. Today, I'd like to give you our first quarterly operational update. It'll come as no surprise to anyone that we believe that UK interest rates are going to remain higher for longer than most economists had expected, with inflation remaining stubbornly above its target, the Bank of England's target level of 2%. This, along with the well-signposted tax rises which are anticipated in the forthcoming budget, will further depress disposable income for both consumers and businesses alike. This economic environment, whilst negative, will suit our existing short-term lending products, which, along with access to retail deposits through one of our two banking licenses, positions the business well to deliver good organic growth. In terms of shareholder involvement, I'm pleased that we've launched our new website in September, which we believe will be a considerable improvement on its predecessor. In addition, the executive management has increased the number of investor presentations, both in person and virtually, recordings of which are available on the website. We notify these events via the LSE Reach system, and we look forward to continuing to engage with investors through this method in the future. Returning to the operational businesses, if we first focus on Conister Bank, the net loan book of Conister Bank, net of provisions, is now increased by 9.5% year to date. This, together with a smaller increase in deposits, has improved our loan to deposit ratio, which is a key operational efficiency metric, by 5% to 97%. The driver of this improvement has been an increase in demand for our lending products, both here in the Isle of Man and in the UK. The most significant operational activity for the quarter is the partnership with Finnu plc, where alongside them we're white labelling their overdraft product to offer our existing customers a flexible overdraft which has no requirement to switch bank. That'll be a key driver and a key differentiator for us compared with other banks. Notably, the Isle of Man lending is now regularly exceeding £5 million a week, and to put that into perspective, we're now lending £1 million a quarter a week on Ireland and £6 million a week in the UK. On a less positive note, the FCA, that's the Financial Conduct Authority, their current interpretation of the Supreme Court's decision with regards to discretionary commission arrangements in relation to motor vehicle sales is far more onerous than many lenders, including ourselves, expected. The FCA announced on the 5th of November that, after receiving industry comment, they're now going to extend the consultation by a further 5 weeks. We view this as a positive sign that our comments have been heard and understood. But despite that, we're currently reanalysing our historic motor book, and Conister Bank will make any appropriate increase in provisions should this become necessary. During the pandemic, you may remember that Conister Bank acted as a funder within the UK government's Bounce Back Loan Scheme. This was a scheme that was introduced in April 2020, and it was triage for small businesses. These loans are 100% backed by a government guarantee, and we're now in discussion with the British Business Bank, who act as the agent for the UK government for these loans, as to what level of support we will receive for this portfolio. These discussions on both of these areas are ongoing, and expect to have greater clarity on both the discretionary commission issue and the British Business Bank issue for the next quarterly review. Payment Assist Limited, our buy now pay later subsidiary that we acquired the 50.1%, the outstanding shareholder back in September 24, has now secured 5 new partner agreements which will drive growth in 26 and beyond. This will drive volumes this year to over 225 million, so to give you a feel for the scope in terms of this business line's lending. I'm also delighted that Neil Jeffrey, who is a founder of this business, will continue working with us in an exclusive role. It'll be great that we can draw on Neil's experience in development Payment Assist in the buy now pay later market, both here in the UK and overseas, as Neil will help us with the Irish Consumer Credit Licence application, which in theory we should have by next summer. On that very topic, the first meeting with the Irish Central Bank is scheduled for, well, it's next week. So again, I'll be able to provide an update the next time we send a quarterly bulletin out. In general terms, the other lending subsidiaries are continuing to perform well in their discrete markets, and our subsidiaries in the wealth management and FX sectors continue to perform in line with our expectations. We have increased our investment in the debt collection capability throughout the group, both in terms of technology and personnel, and we fully expect this activity within our loan portfolio to contribute positively in terms of its financial performance by late 2026. Just on the collection side, I think it's really important that we do understand that this is going to be a difficult period for the consumers, but it's important that we optimise our collections. And the aspect, that back end of the portfolio, is not just where we can improve the profitability of the portfolio, but it's also where we can ensure we deliver the best customer outcomes. Thank you very much for taking the time to listen and view this update, and I look forward to giving you another update in a quarter's time. Thank you.